Most skydivers realize the value and benefit of having an automatic activation device or an AAD device in their rig in case of losing altitude awareness or going unconscious. And one of the biggest companies in that field is the Vigil company. And we're pleased enough to spend a little bit of time here with Candy and Joe from Vigil. Hi guys.
Hello.
Hello. Thanks to see you and thanks to come to us.
Always. We get here every year. We get to have a little bit of a conversation.
Yes.
What's new at Vigil?
New, no, not much new, that we improve the product and we concentrate on eliminate all the little problems we had before, and I think we're trying to go to a perfect product, but we try to reach, but we're going on.
Is there such a thing as a perfect product?
No. Perfect will never be, that's for sure. We try, I said, to go to a perfect product, as reliable as possible, and that's our main goal now, to make the product at maximum reliable. We'll never reach the 100%. That's, we know that, we're sure of that. But we try to reach it, and we do all we can to get as high as possible.
Well, Candy, I've heard some numbers thrown around a little bit about what kind of saves and records you've had in the last year. Tell us about that.
Correct. Every year the numbers rise a little bit more, but on the market now since 2003, so this will be the 10th year on the market. In the Vigil 2 AAD, we had first the Vigil 1, now the Vigil 2, but we have over 150 confirmed life saves now, at least 7 of which were tandems.
Outstanding.
Yes, very good.
So if I'm a newbie skydiver and I'm just, I've just gotten through my first 20, 30, 40 jumps and I'm starting to consider my first rig or maybe a used rig that I want to upgrade with an AAD, why should I look at Vigil over somebody else?
Well, any AAD is better than no AAD, but the Vigil has a few advantages. It's a multi-mode AAD, so it can be used in pro, student, or tandem. So say if you're the average skydiver who gets out within 7 years, you'll be able to sell that AAD to anyone, not just someone that can only use a pro. You can sell it to a drop zone owner, so it has multiple uses. It also has no scheduled maintenance, which means you don't have to send it in like clockwork every 4 years for a repair. And it also is a 20-year lifetime of the unit, so that's a long time.
Technically, I think the main point is that we have a black box in the Vigil that everybody can read out and know what this thing has done, which is quite a big advantage, I think, to some other AD on the market. And a second point I want to point out is the battery system of the Vigil, because we have 2 elements in there, because the unit needs 2 kinds of powers. We need a low power consumption for a very long time for the electronics and a high power for the cutter. And so we have 2 elements in there. The plus pulse is a fantastic element which can immediately give all the power when it's needed. We don't need to load the capacitor or anything. And that's a fantastic advantage because we're winning time when we need to fire.
So that battery's good for 20 years?
And plus pulse elements for 20 years. The normal lithium battery is for 10 years maximum. And we can do easily 2,000, 2,500 jump with the lithium battery. And the plus pulse can fire 1,000 cutters. There's still power enough to fire more.
Wow, that's outstanding. So you mentioned a little black box. So if I'm a rigger out in the field and I want to look at some data, I don't have to send it into Vigil? Is that what I understand?
That's right. You can read out what the Vigil has done with a unit that we sell completely in America for $550, I think, roughly, which can read out everything what's in the Vigil, the 16 last jumps. And we record the jump, and if it's a low pull, for instance, and the guy doesn't say that he opened at the right altitude, you can show him the graph and say, look, you opened a lot too low, below this altitude.
If he's sniveling through, you're going to be able to show that.
Yes. And technical equipment don't lie. He's telling the truth always.
Okay. Well, Candy, if I'm looking to buy a Vigil, where do I go? Do I have to come through you? You got dealers? What's the deal?
Yes, you have to buy from an authorized Vigil dealer, and there are many throughout the U.S. You can look on the website and find, or you can call Vigil America office and we will help you locate one.
Great. And what's the price on the Vigil unit, the Vigil 2?
It's currently right now $12.99 is the recommended retail price. Again, we don't sell direct, so we let the dealers decide what their asking price is. So you would just want to call the dealer in your area. Yeah.
Well, it gives us an idea of what the target point is. I'm trying to think, is there anything else you want to share with people before we take off down the road?
just that we're happy to be here 10 years later, I believe.
We're happy to be there, and we're going ahead, and we do more and more military also, which help the company to grow, and financially it's positive.
Outstanding. Well, Joe and Candy, thanks for spending a little bit of time with us, and thanks to you folks for watching us out there in the world of the internet.